Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My voice has got a little bit better from the last vlog. I was slowly losing it and then I completely lost it and now we are back in business. So I've wanted to do TBR videos since probably the start of my channel really, but I didn't really understand how I was going to fit it into the schedule. So obviously I only post 4 times a month because I post once a week, and I thought I don't want half of that to be taken up with a wrap up and a TBR video. It's kind of a waste of a video. But I have seen so many fun ways to do it recently, and I did really want to try out where the number generator picks the books you read for the month, and I thought we would just make a video out of it. So I have my physical TBR behind me, and of course, as we know, this is not my entire physical TBR. If you watched my channel a couple of weeks ago, I went through my entire physical TBR and it was like over 130 books. These are the ones that are on my like immediate TBR, the ones that are on my radar, the ones that I probably want to pick up the most at this very moment. So I'm going to count the books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 25, including the first Hooked book of the Ever After series by Emily McIntyre. But I've got the whole series on there because I literally can't fit it on my bookshelf. But yeah, the first one is on like my TBR at the moment. I don't think it's that high of a number. So what I'm going to do is get the number generator on my phone, put the maximum as the number 25 because that's how many books we've got, and then I'm going to generate it. And I'm terrified because what if it picks a book that I'm not really in the mood for? Go. 22. I will be taking screenshots so you know I'm not lying. 22, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I'm so pleased with this. I have wanted to read The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez since I read Part of Your World and Yours Truly by her. This is probably one of my most anticipated reads ever, and just all of Abby Jimenez's backlist really. I think since delving into her books and just finding out that I loved her writing and I loved just her books in general, I've really wanted to read this, so I'm most excited and happy with that. I'm now going to take one off of the maximum back to 24 because obviously we've only got 24 now, and generate again. Unlucky number 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh. This is going to cause a little bit of a problem, and that is because it's Legendary, which is the second book in the Caraval trilogy. And the reason that I'm saying that it's going to cause a problem is because I'm still only 100 pages into the first one now, and I don't really tend to binge series. So whether I'm actually going to read this or not, I don't know, depending on how much I like this one. But I do have other books to read for other videos and stuff, so not sure if I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not sure if I'm going to read this or not. But it's on the TBR, so there you go. I'm going to put it down to 23 now. So we have number 4 on the spinny wheel, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It's by the book by Jasmine Guillory. This is a book that I started back in Feb. I think I got 20 pages in and then softly DNF'd it. It wasn't that I didn't enjoy it, it just simply was because I just wasn't in the mood for it at the time. It was good when I was reading it. I think I got, like, as I said, like 20 pages in. Okay, so I'm probably only going to do one more for the number generator for the TBR cart, and then I'm going to go through the other books that I hopefully like to get to that aren't picked by this. Number 10. What is number 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okie dokie. We have another book that I have started and then put down, and then started again and then put down, which is The Summer Girl by Elle Kennedy. This is the final book in the Avalon Bay trilogy, and I've actually thoroughly enjoyed reading this series. I've read the first 2 in vlogs. I started this one, and again, it was just sort of like the wrong point in my life, but again, I enjoyed the bit that I did read. So I have been wanting to get back into this now. The weather's got a little bit warmer and stuff, so I'm excited that this is on my TBR. Why is my voice going again? Okay, so that is everything off of the number generator picks my TBR kind of thing. But we also have some other books that I know that I'm definitely going to get to. The first one being Addicted to You by Krista and Becca Ritchie. Now, hold your horses. Don't scream at me. I am so confused of why I've randomly just decided to pick this book up now, because I feel like everyone is going to scream at me about it. I posted this on my Bookstagram story last night and everyone went crazy because they're like, you're finally reading it. Everyone basically went feral, and I was like, it put the pressure on. It really did put the pressure on. But I think I'm going to start this very, very soon. Another book that I'd really like to get to soon is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. This is definitely on my like April radar, definitely on my TBR. May or may not be for a reading vlog, but I'm not going to tell you which one, but it may or may not be in a vlog at some point. And of course, obviously, as I mentioned earlier, I've got Caraval, which I am currently reading, which I'm around 100 pages in. So that will definitely be in my April wrap up at some point. So obviously, since starting my new job, my reading definitely has slowed down, and I'm kind of very scared of this TBR right now because I just know that I'm not going to get it finished. I already know that this TBR, at least some of the books on it, will go unread because my reading slowed down. I don't have as much time. I've got exams coming up for uni, my final exams, and then I am done. But once them exams are done, I've sort of only got work to focus on and YouTube, so it leaves me a little bit more room to read. But obviously, the month of April and May is like peak uni time for us uni students, and this terrifies me because I just know that I'm not going to get all of this done. Powerless I'd 100% want to get to this month, obviously because it's for a reading vlog, but also just because it's been on my radar for a really long time and everyone loves it and I need to know what the hype's about. Again, Addicted to You, the most popular romance series ever, and I feel like I've got major FOMO and I need to just know what this is about and what's going on, what the hype is about. Caraval, again, can't read, excited to read more into it. The Summer Girl, I'm not 100% sure when I'm going to get to this, but I'm 100% hoping to get to it. I'm really in the mood for light, fluffy romances at the moment, so I'm quite excited to delve back into Elle Kennedy. And also get a series finished as well. This will be a great book to read, just to get a series off my TBR. And then we have By the Book, which is so short that I basically don't really have any excuse to not read it because it's 300 pages long. If I don't read this month, hold me accountable. We then have one that I'm nearly like 90% sure I'm not going to get to, and I'm going to be so honest with you guys. Obviously, as I said, simply because I'm reading Caraval at the moment, and I don't tend to read two books from the same series in 1 month unless I'm like loving it. Even if I'm really loving it, I tend to space them apart as much as possible so I don't get too slumpy with it, because that way I love it more and I miss it. So even if I love Caraval, I'm not sure how quick I'm going to get onto this, but we will see. I can't speak for future me, and Wrap Up Me will let you know. And then of course we have The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. This is another one that I've been eyeing up recently quite a bit, so I'm very, very glad that it's on my TBR this month. But we will see if I actually get to it, but I'm really hoping that I actually do. But I'm kind of saving it for vacation, like for my summer holiday, because I feel like just Abby Jimenez sitting around the pool is the perfect combo, and I kind of just want to save it for them. But then I do have other ones by her I can read, so maybe I don't know, we will see. So that is it. So that is it for my April TBR. These are the books that I'm going to try and aim to read if possible. I've obviously been loving audiobooks a lot more recently as well, so even if I just get like one of them done as an audiobook while I'm just sort of like running errands and stuff, that would be a good idea. Not that I have to get these books done, like if I'm not in the mood for them, I'm not going to force myself to read them, but it is quite nice to pick your TBR in this kind of way, because then you sort of gravitate towards books that you wouldn't have picked, but you might find some hidden gems. You might find books that have been sitting on your TBR for a really, really long time and you're like, I'm not sure about that, I don't know about that, and then you end up loving it. And that is the aim for this video. But if you guys did enjoy this video, then give it a thumbs up, wish me luck on this TBR, and try and hold me accountable as much as possible. If you follow my socials, then if I post any of these books on my story, please shout at me and tell me to read them. Give this video a thumbs up, comment down below your current read or how many books you've got on your April TBR, and I hope to see you in my next one. Love you guys lots. I'm waiting for the sun to go away so I can do my thumbnail. Please go away.